Howdy folks, thought I'd stop and share a little something with you. The other day I'm driving home and I get the low tire pressure warning light comes on in my truck. So I get out and I look and I find I've got this nail in my tire. And I figure I can make it home. But you know, what if I was out on vacation or out camping or whatever and I couldn't make it home or I couldn't make it to the tire shop in time? What would I do to fix that? I said, well, I'll show you. If you carry the right tools with you, you can fix just about any minor problem out on the road. So I got this little toolkit here I bought for like 20, 30 bucks at Walmart. And then I've got this air compressor made by Slime. I could actually, if I wanted to, plug this into my my cigarette lighter in there and put some more air in that tire and keep limping home that way. But what I also carry is a tire plug kit. I don't know if you can see that right there. With this tire plug kit, I can take this nail out of here and I can put a plug in there and it'll hold air. I've actually driven on plug tires a lot longer than I care to admit to. But anyway, the short of it is we're going to take that nail out, we're going to plug that hole up, and we're going to get on down the road just with the stuff that we have right here or in my pockets, because I might need my Leatherman, I think. But with that being said, when you go to buy one of these, spend the extra money and get the T-handles. Some of them will come with screwdriver looking handle ones, and these ones are a pain to work with. You can't get any leverage on them. They're hard to hold. They're slippery. You get them T-handle ones and you'll be doing great. Also, I have these extra handles. You can see I've used this stuff before. Carry these extra handles with you because you never know when you're going to break one of these. And if you have extra handles, then it's no big deal. You just keep going. So, to get this going, you're going to want to stage your stuff. The first thing you want to do is get your tools out, because as soon as you pull the nail out of that tire, the air is going to be pouring out of there and you're not going to have a whole lot of time. And this thing comes with everything you need. That's a different awl. I've never seen that kind of awl before, but it is what it is. Rubber cement. So what we're going to do first is get our plug ready. All you got, you can see, it's like a little needle, like a sewing needle, except for there's an opening. And that's so you can pull the tool back out and leave the plug in there. But what we're going to do, feed this through there, about halfway. Just like that. I'm going to take this rubber cement, use the little pointy part on the top of the cap there to punch a hole in the metal that covers the top, and then we're just going to goop the heck out of this. And I'm going to set it right there. Okay, so I gotta dig this out of here. Already you can hear the air coming. Get this out of the way and use the pliers to get this ready, because once I pull that out, I've got to ream it out real good, and then I've got to jam that down in there. So here we go. And this takes some doing. So if you're one of them girly men, you're gonna have to put your purse down and use both hands. we go. Got a good ream on it. Oh, I pushed her in a little too far, I think. Yeah, I pushed it in a little bit too far. And you gotta make sure to really coat this because that's gonna help it go in. There, that's where you want it, right there. You want some of that sticking out. You pull that out, and we're gonna let it set up a little bit, and then we're gonna cut it flush as we can get it with the tire. So let's let that dry. And then I'm gonna put some air in our tire. Now I've got this one here, this is a really nice one. This is like a $50 one, but you don't need $50 ones. I carried this around in my truck for, I don't know, 20 years. I got a kid that's barely older than this thing, and I've aired up a lot of tires with this thing. It was like 15 bucks. And as you can see, I lost the door and it's all banged up and scratched up. Still does the job. Just does it a lot slower than this one. This thing's great. It's even got a digital readout there. It says I've got 10 PSI right now. And this thing is worlds quieter than that other one. That other one sounds like a little miniature jackhammer. Okay. All right, we're it up to 35 pounds because I run them a little light because I'm not hauling anything but butts right now. And what I've done in the meantime is I went and I made up some soapy water. The idea being we'll put it up here to see if there's any leaks. Now, if we were leaking any air, we'd be seeing a lot of bubbles right now. We're not seeing anything. So it's good news. All right, so the tire repair kit came with this little straight razor looking thing. I think it'll be helpful if you don't carry a knife, but I carry a knife and I've got really big hands, so this thing's actually kind of dangerous for me. So I'm gonna take this little knife I carry in my pocket. I'm gonna grab both of these right here, and I'm just gonna cut them. There we go. Done deal. And just like that.
So here's that tire the next day after a 40-mile drive. You can see that it's no longer orange. And what's important to note is the location of that puncture. That puncture is on the outer edge of the tire. There's not very many tire outfits around anymore that'll fix a puncture out on the edge of the tire like that. So being able to plug your own tire can save you some money. If you were to take this to Walmart or Goodyear, they would want to sell you a new tire, and they tell you that they cannot and will not fix that, even though it could be a brand new tire.
I'm gonna go ahead, I'll put links to everything I've used. You know, my Amazon affiliate links, I'll put those in. Everything I've used here, not that you need to buy that exact item, but just so you can get an idea. You know, I carry a Leatherman, I carry a pocket knife. You know, I got these air compressors and tools, you know, just simple stuff I carry that makes a problem like this not a problem. So with that said, I hope today just having this little talk helped me put another tool in your toolbox.